I will upload soon. I will upload this weekend. Okay. We're live. Who wants to start us off on recap?
Well, we landed in the village. And that's it.
Conversation.
Yeah.
We landed in Bright Rest.
Yeah, we met the brother. We met one of the brothers of the brothers three.
Mm-hmm.
Star Mage Chalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
And even though it seemed like a much lower arcanist level compared to Eberron, they seem to be very aware of us of starfaring, of star jamming in their foundational lore. My understanding is that this is a colony founded by the remnants of a crew known as the Aventus. A craft also known in Eberron with a few of the remaining lineage amongst us as well.
Some connection to Signy.
Yes, some connection to Signy, and their grandparentage were familiar with the Aventus, or were on it,
or just sort of. It seems like Signy's grandmother or great grandmother, I can't remember which, was familiar with these or had sung that song that they greeted us with when we landed in the town.
Exactly. And our approach was greeted as if we might be, within lore, or within their lore, fated to bring them back, or promised to bring them out into the stars. In contrast to the kind of folk song shanty that they kept to themselves about never leaving land, and greeted by Starmage Shalom and some of the guard. I believe we were led to their academy and briefed on a number of the plane-wide affairs of note.
And we got a quest.
Yeah, a bunch of quests. We
got one main quest. I guess.
One main quest. The current one, we're investigating, brought us to this ice temple.
This is like a crashed ship of theirs that
We're here to
they
retrieve
haven't
some
been able
info.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the captain's log. They haven't been
That
able to
may be
get into it or something because the ice, but it's just melted enough or something that we can actually get in.
Yeah, and they're sending us because it's dangerous, and I guess we're expendable enough to do it.
Even though we were hailed as their saviors.
We found out it was dangerous
Yeah.
when we attempted to walk in the front door of a dangerous ship.
Yeah, blaring got blasted.
Turrets.
We took care of those. We threw
Fireball.
rocks at them.
We approached what we thought was a door, and then Alaric noted, "Man, there's a lot of, there's a lot of evocation magic still coursing through Fireball." We found out that this isn't truly an entrance, and we tried to, investigate this melted pool within the ice, and water elementals began to roil around, trying to drag us into the icy depths. And suspiciously, they avoided hitting Rick.
Yep.
I feel like the blast zone. I feel like it's important to note that the blast zone is behind Rick, but Rick is way far away, and it's
Rick
bright,
with this
shiny.
new plate. Yes.
Yeah,
It's still new. I
Yep.
think it's still.
it's untarnished, just completely.
We dispatched with the water elementals after a hard-won fight because those dudes hit like trucks.
Wasn't that hard?
Untouched Rick over here.
Yeah. Wasn't so bad. I really
Yeah,
think they're
that's pretty
blowing
easy.
up. I think they're blowing up the threat. Everyone else is just sopping wet, shivering, and coughing up water. But now that we defeated them, I think we have the opportunity with Altaic still having Alter Self going to perhaps delve and explore into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's a pretty good synopsis of everything that occurred last session, and we'll pick up as you all take inspiration. As you finish licking your wounds, the breath leaving your lungs, your heart rate slowly coming back down to a sense of normalcy after the adrenaline of the fight has faded. So the cold, snowy air hits your bodies, but you're nice and warm and toasty now from running around now.
From what we felt, like with the water elementals and like some of us being dragged into the water, do we feel like hypothermia will be a challenge? If if we go further and further into the water?
So the water is warmer than you would expect in this environment. You would expect it to be almost at freezing. And it is. I'm not a temperature expert, but I mean, like, if you're expecting like 30 degrees, this water's at like 50 to 55 degrees. It's not like boiling, but it is warmer than you would expect here.
We noted that even the water elementals were maybe not technically vulnerable, but still adversely affected when hit with cold damage. Okay. So that's nice to know. There's still something keeping that water to a reasonable temperature. I'm a little dinged up, but I think I could still dive down. Luckily, we've all been equipped with these potions of greater healing. Thank you very much, Toad. He's gonna prepare to swig one. But before these gills go away, I think I'm gonna take a quick dip and see what I can find down below.
Okay.
Any objection to that?
Do it.
All right. Okay. Pop the cork.
Okay. Yep. And you can get. I mean, you don't have to. You're taking a full moment here, so you can get the full healing.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So that'll be 20. All right. From 37 to 57. Okay. No longer bloody. All right. And just like the mental connection still up, and I'll let you know if I encounter any water elementals down there. Rick, I imagine that there's a problem. They'll send you down. You'll sink real quick in that armor, and see you on the other side. Will start running and like diving into the center.
Okay. All right. So from your immediate vantage, with the light coming in through the ice, you can see about. Now that you're looking down, you can see about 70 to 80 feet down. This circular, like, it's this cylindrical body of water that seems to be continuing to head down. How far down do you want to go?
Let's see. There's how far down? I think like he'll start reporting. He won't stop until he hits like a hard obstacle.
Okay.
But he'll be reporting challenges as it comes up, like limited light. Like does if there's like a change in the icy walls around him at the time, if he encounters some structure similar to the ice pyramid, or to the pyramid down below.
Okay. Make me a perception check as you begin to go down further in the ice.
Perception not great, but I have 2 inspiration. All right.
Okay. Use your special eyes.
That was a shit.
I won't say it.
Yeah, that was a shit roll though. So if you want to re-roll, you can re-roll.
All right, all right, thank you. Inspiration 1.
It was a sub 10 roll. That is also a sub 10 roll.
All right, well, inspiration 2, because we're trying to take a look.
All right. As you continue down the tunnel, this cylindrical tunnel, it seems to begin curving to more of a horizontal flow, as if it's turning towards the direction of the pyramid. You're about 100 feet down, and you can see the light showing you the reflections in the water that... What would just happen?
Oh, I set myself to minus 100,
so
it removed me from the surface.
Yeah. Minus on this will not... just do 100. The minuses will bring you below the map.
Gotcha.
So, as you get to about 100 feet, you're losing the light. You notice the cylinder beginning to curve towards the pyramid, but you've lost all sense of light. The water remains its similar temperatures. If anything, it might have gotten a tad warmer. And you have alter self up. So
yes.
Yeah, your breathing is fine. You're not noticing any pressure issues. You're not low enough. And it looks like the tunnel might bottom out and begin to go more horizontal soon, but you're going to lose visibility soon.
Okay. He's going to, report some of these findings, like, still easily diveable, even if you're not, enjoying gills like I am. And I think I've hit at least the first, the first plateau in terms of depth, 100 feet down. But I'm losing light. No other troubles though, Captain. And let's see. I do not have light as one of my cantrips. I know, right? Absolutely crazy.
You know who does have light?
Let's see. Anything else? Seeming and epic static. I imagine continuous flame. It can be quenched, unfortunate. If the light is completely gone, at this point, now going through my items, he'll be like tracing the wall, with a hand. So, like, keep his bearings.
Okay. So yeah, you can consider yourself... You don't have to put the status effect on, but you can consider yourself blind. Okay. As you are following, you're feeling the curve of the tunnel beginning to level out and head more of a straight direction based on your spatial orientation towards the tunnel. How far do you want to go in this horizontal direction towards the tunnel?
I think that once again he'll go until like there is like a physical barrier at that point. Okay. Are we going to be worried about like alter self lasts for a couple of minutes? Is that something that
let's look at
should be mindful of?
Let's look at how long, because you're kind of slowly following the wall at this point. What's the duration of Alter Self? Because if I recall correctly, it was a good amount of time.
1 hour. Yeah,
Okay.
it's plenty of time.
I think it's only been like 5 minutes and another 5 since you've started exploring. I think you're okay in this right now. I'll let you know if it starts becoming an issue.
Gotcha.
So if you follow this tunnel at a reasonably slow pace, you guesstimate you've gone about 100 feet down. You follow the horizontal direction, and you go about somewhere between 150 and 200 feet horizontal.
Okay.
And then
this is towards the ship?
Towards the ship. And then you're feeling the walls, like you feel like you're following the wall, you're blind, you're stumbling around. You feel the tunnel beginning to move, like come back up. So it's almost like you went down, you went horizontal, and now it looks like the tunnel's going back up vertical.
Okay. Yeah. All right, everyone. I feel like I'm getting close to, being entirely below the structure, and it's actually now bringing me back up. No problems though. Any signs of danger out there?
You can give me another perception check, but you are blind, so that would be a disadvantage.
Gotcha. Oof. All right.
Who did I connect his mind to? Valerian, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like yeah. I mean, Valerian would be communicating that to everybody. Everything that you're saying.
Yeah, I assumed as much. Okay. It's still pitch black. Where you are, the water temperature has not increased higher. So it seems like everything is good. The water seems relatively... I mean, it's melted ice water. So it seems like it's pretty pure water. And you can traverse up. You get the sensation of feeling against the wall that you can traverse up.
Oh. Well, Captain, there doesn't seem to be any sort of maze to get lost in down here. Down towards, down 100 feet, 100 to 200, 150 to 200 feet towards the pyramid. And now there seems to be a tunnel ascending.
Is it big enough that we could, like with everything on us, go down there? Actually, we have the bag of holding, right? So we could just put everything that is heavy or bulky into its bag of holding.
Like,
but could we swim down there?
Seems comfortable.
Yeah.
I haven't had any problems with mobility down here so far. Could multiple people go down like side to side? Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty wide. I mean, it's about as wide as right when you were still visibly, when you could still see it. The tunnel seemed to be about the same size as generally the area that you entered into. So what's this about across? That's about 30 to 40 feet across. So, and it's not a perfect. And when you saw it, it's not a perfect cylinder. But it is circular in nature.
Large enough for us each to swim, abreast. Unless, it's perfectly fine to get around in unless, someone is particularly exacerbated. Or swimming is exacerbated by a dark and, dark tunnels and, lack of air.
Okay. Just looked at everybody else. You guys okay for a swim?
Taking a dip.
Make sure everything's that will weigh you down or prevent you from having mobility to take it off, put it in the bag of holding so you don't lose it, and I think we go. Valerian will also just don off his armor and just throw his sword.
Okay. So is your intent to just hold your breath and swim?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna put my breathing bubble on.
Oh, that's right. We have those.
I'm gonna wild shape into a direwolf, and I don't have to breathe, so I will.
I was gonna say, what's the advantage there?
I will also put my breathing bubble on. We should have put those on before we even landed, by the way. We forgot about that.
Yeah, every member of your crew has a breathing bubble, so Signy has one as well, even if it's not on there. Oh no!
Oh god!
That's right. I can quickly upload.
It's a strange direwolf picture.
It's the.
We can also just use like the default wolf. That's fine too.
Yeah.
Default toad.
That feels like a crime.
Yeah, that's right, guys. You're right. Toad so slay. I can believe I forgot about that.
Exactly.
There's 2 direwolf toads.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it the when you double click on that one? Which one is it? Is it the one that's the monster block or the one that's the character-esque block?
Monster block.
Okay, all right, cool. And that makes that straightforward. I'll update that real quick. That's an easy change. I don't know why this one is. I'm gonna delete the old one. There's 2.
I think it's because when I had used the like transform option to see what that looked like.
Okay, here I can pull that token real quick. That's easy enough for me to do. Direwolf. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Bow. Bow, bow, bow.
I should have brought a whole spool of like 400 feet of thread, I guess.
Alright, that should be fixed. Let me delete the old one. Drop this one there. That should be good. Can you still control that?
Yes.
Okay, all I did was change the art. So, okay, cool. So breathing bubbles for everyone except for Altaic and Toad. Okay, you have an hour of air in those bubbles. I will say this journey to get to Altaic takes about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. You are all blind. Do you use the same maneuver as Altaic and just hold the walls?
Are we blind because of the darkness? It's not like magical blindness.
It's not magical blindness. It's just dark.
I will cast a light.
Okay.
On me.
Okay.
Glowing Rick.
Yeah, and the light hits the ice and kind of reflects in this beautiful, bluish, cracked tones that seem to spiderweb their way to the surface based on the reflection above you. Really pretty. So now that the light is down below, easily identifiable that the tunnel is basically a slanted U shape. It goes down, it goes horizontal, and then it comes back up, and you can see where Altaic is. And I'll say that you're all regrouped about 100 feet down, about 200 feet to the north. And the tunnel seems to be heading up. And now with light reflecting, you can see the beginnings of shimmering water as like a break through the surface at the top of the tunnel.
Alright, everyone. Fancy light you got.
Flashlight goes first.
Mm-hmm. Alright, after you, Blaststone.
Oh, okay, fine. Rick will lead the way.
Okay. So the tunnel seems to seems to narrow a bit, but you are even big direwolf toad. It looks like there's enough room to squeeze in the crack in this tunnel. It seems to be narrowing down to a crack at the top. You all ascend up through it.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
I will go ahead and pull you to the map.
The map.
The map.
I'm the map.
As you all swim through the crack, your heads break the surface, and the immediate gloomness of these rocks that seem to have been grown over thousands of years. The irregularity of the patterns of this structure that you're in seem very unlike what you would expect to be inside of what you assume to be a spelljamming ship. But with that, you also look around and you see a few faded markings on the walls.
Do they look like they're images, or do they look like they're scrawled in haphazardly?
Give me a investigation check.
Gotcha. Just remove. Oh, I'm no longer blinded. Investigation.
They
17.
seem to be text written in a language you don't understand. But it seems like it was written with considerable time. It doesn't look like it was a quick, jagged scrawl. Signy cannot read it. Signy knows Celestial.
Oh, nice.
And Signy identifies that these are implicit warnings for thieves or those without permission to enter the craft of salvation to turn back. The warns about this area is heavily warded to protect the secrets of the event and people. So it's basically big ass danger sign.
All of them the same?
Yeah, they all say the same thing.
Psh, whatever. All right, gang, let's split up. Any objections?
I do have a couple.
Oh, let me pause real quick. No traps or anything. I'm explaining the rules. So I'm gonna explain to y'all the mechanic that I want to use for this trap dungeon. It's called the click rule. Like click. So if you trigger a trap, the game will pause. I will yell out, click, 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 and identify who has triggered a trap. You will have between 5 to 10 seconds to tell me what your character does. Depending on what you do, you might avoid a trap altogether, you might put yourself in more danger, or some combination of both. So when you're wandering around, just understand if the game pauses and I yell click, 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 and I yell out the character name, it means you need to tell me within 5 to 10 seconds what your character's doing.
Something like we have like an actions worth. Like if I want to cast a spell, like a non-ritual spell,
I would accept that. Yeah, it's in the narrative timeline of like an action. Yeah. So if you wanted to cast a spell or if you wanted to dive out of the way, yeah, I'll give you movement up to 10 feet, unless you are enchanted with some sort of spell that will let you move. But I'm assuming you're diving out of the way in a quick reaction scenario.
Gotcha.
And based on what that is, then we'll adjudicate whatever the roll is that's required.
Okay.
Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah. I can also ask, like, in like where we're at right now, the ground, is it like cracked ice, like where we came up from and how we're getting on the ledge?
That's
like it is here.
That's a good point. We can jump in, assuming no one's got any questions about the mechanics. Yeah. So you notice the ice starting to turn to more of a metallic, rockier structure as you arrived about 30 feet up. I should have described that. But you are past the point where you are not standing in ice. You're standing in some sort of hardened structure that has been decayed based on the water. You're still standing in about 2 feet of water.
Okay.
So, yeah. What's the plan?
Well, Toad will look around sadly at how small everything is and whine, and then turn back into regular Toad.
Okay.
We'll turn to Signy and be like, I thought there was going to be bad guys.
I could still be a bad guy. Aw. I guess you didn't smell any bad guys either. Okay. Well, there are all these warnings. They look roughly identical. Let's try to find our way into the pyramid proper.
Ignore that.
If I recall, there's more distance to go to the north, relative to the pyramid. So
Let's go to the south.
Yeah, so you notice as you're glancing around, right? Like you see a couple different crevices, couple different areas, couple different tunnels that kind of wind their way up north. There's a couple different ways to go here.
Yeah, there's one to the. There's a wider passage at the northwest, so I'll take is gonna try to wend his way through. Is there light emanating through, or should we stay by? Or should we all have like torches?
This area is pitch black. The map should reflect that. I might have just turned up the brightness a little bit just to.
Okay, it is lit, so
yeah.
We'll strike up a torch.
Okay.
Well, I want to go this way. I want to go to the right.
Go for it.
No, I'm telling the people. Telling everybody else. What are we doing? Put it up to a vote or what?
Should we just pair up, or?
Could pair up. Maybe don't go so far, right?
Then we leave Signy out of it.
Oh,
Signy, pick your favorite parents.
Yeah. Hey, Signy, which one are you going to go with?
Bro.
We're gonna make Signy choose. Who's your favorite crew members? Or who are your favorite crew members?
You're right, Signy. Rick might need your help.
Do you want me to roleplay as Signy as well? I can.
That is.
I think Signy would be like, she would more like. Well, we could switch up. I don't want to step on Rick's toes too much, so I'll go whatever team that Rick's not on. Not against you, Rick, but.
I think that's accurate. I didn't want to make that call as the DM NPC.
If we're gonna split up, then let me top everyone off before we do that. I will cast a prayer of healing.
Ooh.
Everyone can restore 19 HP. It takes me 10 minutes to do this. We'll take a little break.
Honestly, we could just sit here and take a short rest, right?
You could, yeah. I mean, it's up to y'all. I mean, you can do both.
Oh, true. Yeah, I think I say we take a short rest, just to not have to run into anything so bad that will put us in a situation like we were at the asteroid.
Take your 19 healing points.
Toad will also pass out snacks.
I thought you should say total pass out.
Toad will just fall over.
Yeah.
So everyone gets an additional 1d8 hit points.
Ooh.
If you spend a hit dice to heal, you get an additional 1d8.
Alright, gotcha. Yeah, no, this will give folks opportunity to don their armor as well.
And Valerian, don't forget about your charms.
True, actually. If I will wait till we split up, but when we split up, I think it would be a great idea to give probably Altaic.
They last 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's 4 of them left.
don't forget to heal Sig.
Yeah,
Yes.
give her 19 healing points.
I was like trying to figure out like my character sheet's kind of messed up, especially without my notes. It's like it just feels so weird.
I'm gonna heal you against your will.
Take the 19. Sorry.
That plus 19 actually healed her to full whip. What?
Yeah, that's right.
It's
She's
almost
only level
as much
6.
as a greater healing potion. So close.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not on any clock, so whatever kind of rest you want to take, whatever you want to do, whatever pace you want to do, go for it.
Rick is ready to roll.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, Rick, we just got done. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with Rick.
All right. Rick, you find yourself approaching what seems to be more of a defined room. There appears to be rock, like it. You can tell that this is some sort of man-made structure that has encrusted over the millennia that it has been here. Right, this is an incredibly old craft.
Crusty.
Musty, crusty,
Does it?
dusty, wusty.
So the walls here aren't necessarily stone, but they're like ice-covered metal of what the craft was, or what was the craft made of? I guess.
Whatever it's
Based on
made
outside,
of,
it was metal,
whatever it was made of, it is encased in all of this rock.
Okay.
But yeah, the exterior was made of a metallic surface that you guys saw before on the outside of the ship.
Well, just to say it too, I'm going to summon my armor back, and I'm going to summon my sword back as well.
Go for
make
it.
sure it is activated.
That's fine.
But also, I think as Rick and I are over here, I'm going to first of all tap my crown of comprehending
Tiara?
languages so I can read this. My little tiara that Valerian is kind of decked out a little bit to make it not look like what it obviously is. And
It sounds like a
so I can read this.
Snap back.
So funny.
Uh,
But I'm also going to investigate like around here. I don't want to step into any traps. I want to be very cognizant of any magical traps first of all, but also any like kind of inlaid traps.
Okay, so when you're doing this, you can basically take the, remember, because it's hidden investigation rolls or perception. Let's just do an investigation roll. I'm considering passive and active in this scenario throughout this dungeon. So.
Okay. I feel like I haven't played this game in forever. Holy.
We're back to
Amazing.
some sense of regularity.
I know.
Did that pop up for y'all? Is that visible?
A 17 investigation, yeah, I see that.
Oh, okay.
I see it.
I thought those were hidden. It's fine.
Perception is by default hidden. I don't know.
Yeah, I think investigation might not be by default hidden. That's fine. Next rolls just be set your rolls to blind right now for everyone.
Okay.
Just set your rolls to blind DM roll for the purposes of this. But I'll honor that.
You want me to re-roll that?
Do you know what? Yeah, no, I'm not that nice of a DM today. I'm feeling it. Reroll that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
I cannot see that.
You are keeping out for what specifically are you looking out for? You said magical traps.
I'm looking out specifically for magical traps, but also I don't think Valerian's too afraid of recent like inlaid traps or something like that, but more of like an arcane triggered trap more than anything.
Okay, so you're looking for like sigils, glowing things, runes.
Any like power batteries like that we saw
yeah
before as well.
Okay,
Or anything
understood.
like that.
Understood. Yeah, I'm going old school here. So defining what you're looking for may give you benefits or may hinder you if you're not looking. Okay. You cast Comprehend Languages. This particular sign does say something different. It reads, for those of the crew of Salvation sent to recover the keys, the keys to access the captain's chamber are located within the ship. The captain has been given the information of the whereabouts of the keys. Extreme caution is to be given. You should follow the instructions of navigating the dungeon. Basically, explaining like you should have been told how to navigate this place. And if you don't, you're fucked. But it mentions the 3 keys.
Okay.
3 keys.
It's kind of weird, no? It's like where would you even put a key? And it can't be a traditional key. There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way it could just be like a normal ass key.
Yeah, that would be too simple.
Anyway, do we want to cut to the other group, or are you gonna let us keep going?
One more thing.
Okay.
You notice that the water in this room seems to be collecting against more solid surfaces, and in which there seems to be a small current. You were paying attention for like runes maybe inlaid, and you notice there's a small water current that seems to be leaking out of this into the stone to the direct east of you. That's what you get.
Okay.
Like there's water, the current is going in here?
Yeah, ever so slightly.
Interesting.
Rick will put his face right up against it.
Okay.
And investigate.
I will give you inspiration. Little twinkling
I don't need it
charms
yet.
will come out. Well,
okay.
you might. It'll last for 8 minutes.
Okay.
So you want me to make a blind
Yeah,
GM
give me
roll for
a
investigation?
blind investigation check. Yeah.
All right. Boom.
The inspiration die is 1d10.
Oh, so I do want to add 1d10?
If you want to this roll, you can add it to any roll though.
Oh, I will, yeah. I'll do another blind GM for 1d10. There you go,
for
Mr.
it.
GM.
Thank you. All right. The water trickling through the wall seems to be heading into more of a metallic-y surface, leading you to believe that there's likely another room on the other side of this. There's likely another room on the other side of this wall. And you see a tiny pinprick of a crack up near the top of the rock that seems to be, if you got up to a height above both of you, you might be able to see through the crack.
Can the crack be... Does it look damageable? Breakable? Smashable?
Perhaps it's the size of a pinhole.
All right. I'll hold you on my shoulders and you can go look through it.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, there's a little pinprick light up there. Go look through it. I'll pick you up.
I'll take off my armor. I'll don it off.
Well, you don't need to do that.
I mean, yeah, well, it's just more comfortable for me, flexibility
Oh, okay.
wise.
Yeah.
Are you gonna give me a boost right here?
Yep. I am. And I'm gonna put Val. I'm gonna make him like he's gonna sit on my shoulders, right?
Oh, you're gonna have him
Like
sit on your shoulders?
you're holding up your girlfriend at a concert.
Oh God, I need a strength check
I'm
for this
leaning
one.
on the wall heavily for this.
I need a strength check for this one.
I don't know. He's like a normal. I'm like both like dudes. It's fine. Okay, whatever. I can still roll it. Is this visible or not?
Yeah, it's fine. Let's all laugh together. Yeah. I'll let you get up for a second. You get up for a second, and you peek through this little peephole, and it looks like there's some sort of... You see, like, about 15 feet past the wall, like, it looks like some sort of podium or something of that nature. And then you fall and smash into the water.
You
Rick,
okay, Rick? I tried to like.
Val. Yeah, Val, you unbalanced me. Oh my god.
Wait, sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
Well,
your
of course
fault.
I unbalanced you. I was on your shoulders.
Yeah.
The only damage
how
is to
dare
your
you.
pride.
Oh. My pride.
Can I like stand up on my like tippy toes to look through this?
It's I'm gonna say it's like at the 10-foot level. And
10 foot.
and the ceilings in this whole place, unless otherwise specified, are 15 feet high. So
Okay, Rick, how about I do that for you? Maybe we switch this up.
I just don't see how.
Just because you're injured now. That's the only reason.
Okay, fine.
All right.
you managed. You give me a strength check. Rick's at full plate.
All right. I'll have to do a -2 because my strength has not come down from the fire giant strength for some reason. I'll have to edit that in a second.
Okay.
It's on Blind GM. Frick.
Okay.
Let me do it public.
Go ahead. Okay. Yeah, you're able to haul up Rick and his spiffy new plate mail. And you see a similar sight that Val saw. It looks like a room about 15 feet deep, and you see some sort of small stone or metal, something man-made, like a pedestal in the room. And you catch the light from your light reflecting off your armor reflects into the room, and it appears to catch something metallic and reflects in the room for a second when you look in.
Well, unfortunately, too deep for us to smash through. So I guess.
Well, the
what that
wall
goes.
you're looking through the pinpoint. The wall that you're looking through is only 5 feet deep, and then the room looks to be about 15 feet deeper.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it looks like the wall ends in this block, and then the room begins here.
I see. One more thing I want to do. I do want to step into this space and check if there's anything in here.
Doesn't seem
I'm
to be
gonna do it.
Give me an investigation.
Okay. I was hoping I wouldn't step on like a trap, but I was prepared for that.
Yeah, the game would automatically pause. Don't worry.
Oh, interesting.
I'm working with macros on this map.
That was public. That was public.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll blind.
Doesn't count.
There you go.
Okay.
I'll delete that real quick.
Doesn't appear to be anything of note in here. Whatever was in here was likely lost to time.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Must have been the wind.
And I'll step out.
Okay.
It must have been the wind.
Okay, well, I think we can use that information. We can, rejoin to everybody else.
Or we could bash through this wall.
Okay.
You want to tell your
They
party
don't-
you're about to bash through a wall?
They don't need to know about this, okay? It can just be you and me, okay? For this one, it can just be you and me.
Like, you know what? Of course you can. I'll take a swing.
Okay. All right. Just give me a good strength check, or give me an athletics check. It's really just a matter about how long it takes you to slam at this stone. Okay. After about 2 minutes of slamming, the rest of the party, you can hear Valerian smashing through stone.
No. Rick is gonna stand in the doorway to muffle it.
Well, the ceilings are 15 feet high, and
He's doing his best, okay?
He's gonna catch all the sound of it.
Yeah.
Go.
You just
Rick
hear,
is whistling really
Bloody.
Rick is just whistling really loudly to hide it.
Are you
Coughs every time he takes this.
Are you using your great sword on this stone? It's a good thing this thing is
actually-
enchanted.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Actually, no. I have no. Okay, no. I will. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean,
Good thing it is enchanted. Yeah, because otherwise it'd be fucking dull right now.
yeah, it would be dull. However, that's a voltage greatsword, is it not?
It is, and it's charged.
It is charged and active.
Wow.
Yeah, you rolled pretty low on this athletics check.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say, the rest of you feel a strange, a small shiver of electricity that makes you jump for a second in the water. Val, I'm gonna say your sword at least once hits this water. So it's not much. How many D? I'm just gonna roll 1d6. You take 5 voltage, 5 electric lightning damage. That's the word I'm looking for.
Light, yeah. No electricity and magic.
Lightning. Okay.
It's really hurting, Rick. It's like it's like a cattle
Don't put your sword in the water. Don't put your sword in the water.
The rest of you hear all of this kerfuffle going on, by the way.
That's fine. Nothing's going on, actually. Totally normal over here.
How are you guys doing?
Any progress on the wall, or is it too hard to break through?
Yeah, I mean, there is progress being made. It's going to take you a couple minutes. So.
Well, what's the rest of the gang?
Yeah.
Where?
Okay.
Valerian being so weird. Oh, let's go the other way.
Well, here's the thing. Well, I could try to detect the magic, but they have some remote traps like that fireball launcher. Or I could summon a little buddy. If you don't mind a stranger company. Toad, Signate.
Oh, no, it's fine. I think it's
Stranger-
Toby.
Just
gonna
to
make-
poke around.
Thing, perhaps?
Come again?
You're gonna make a stranger thing?
Yes. The title drop. But yeah, he will summon the slut. I don't know how you pronounce that.
The
Slate
what?
slut.
I thought you just said slut. I was like, what?
No.
Yo.
And she slays.
She slays.
Holy shit! All right.
What's some class I gotta be to get that one?
There we go.
I do not. I'm not running that homebrew.
All right, familiars or others.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
Yes.
Slot.
Slot. There you go.
Oh, that's a guy.
Yeah. Okay. And
What sound does it
they...
make?
I'm trying to figure out if they refer to themselves like
Like a Pokemon? Claude!
But yeah, I got the sense that they're reptilian kind of base. So I imagine there's kind of this like sibilant kind of hissing.
How big is he? Or they?
I think they're about as they're medium. I think they're like bigger than Altaic for sure. Like broad as well by the kind of like this kind of like hunch, like hunched posture.
Wide-shouldered, heavy breathing. This really is a slut.
Oh no! What have I done? But yeah, this out of Altic conjures up this aberrant creature. I don't know how familiar this is to anyone in the crew. I don't know if we've encountered this sort of aberration before, but I imagine that, especially in this kind of watery area, do they actually have a particular bonus to navigation? I want to say no.
I think we've seen you summon this one time at the tower.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, I'll take gesture, and Chelsea's like, oh, it's like, thank goodness you're here. We need some help exploring, if you would, and send them into the western passageway.
Okay. You should be able to control it.
Yes.
It doesn't blow up immediately. What's your level of control of this thing? Is it just instructions?
It obeys verbal commands. If I don't issue any, it takes a dodge action.
Okay. I will also give you, because it is also an aberration, that it does have the capacity to mind link, similar to like how you do with your party. So, but you don't get any. It can't. What languages do you know? It does know a language you know. It does understand. It speaks the language of the aberrants.
Perfect.
It has deep speech. So
perfect. Yeah. Yeah. I'll take. Well, oh God. Trying to think of how deep speech. Trying to think of how deep speech sounds. I imagine it's like a lot of hollow, guttural, like uvulations. Like it, more like. Huh. Yeah, I imagine it sounds like echoing in empty space.
Okay.
But yeah, I suppose in the middle of giving these deep speech instructions, like, is it more disorienting if I just mind link with the slat, or if I speak out loud?
The other creatures that have spoken in deep speech to your party before, such as the Illithid, your party has heard deep speech before. It just sounds creepy. It sounds unnatural to common speech patterns. So it's a little unnerving, but it's at the discretion of the party if they're freaked out by it or not. I think Stigny is not as used to it, so it might give her a bit of the heebie-jeebies.
Okay. It's just like, all right. Well, it's like, then to avoid, some more of these distractions, he'll set up a telepathic link and instruct her to explore and describe some of these other passages.
Okay. It does have an intelligence. It looks like 16, so it does.
Yes.
It does have language. It can communicate with you. It doesn't. Why don't you? Yeah, I mean, it was a small lip there that it could step over. Why don't you make me a investigation check using the slot? So it's just a +3. It looks like it's not proficient in any skill.
Gotcha. Let's see if I can go from. Alright, so I gotta go to this int. That's a saving throw. Int, blind GM,
Blind.
normal.
Yep. Funny. So, did that sound effect come in for y'all?
Nope.
No.
I heard nothing.
All right, cool. I was curious. That's why I mentioned it, because I heard the sound, so I assumed that y'all would have heard it too. The slide examines the rooms and notes the stone, very old. Water seems to be stagnating. Doesn't see. It looks like ruins. Doesn't look like there's anything of notice here.
Unfortunate, I'm catching through the slot. Altek is gonna report to Toad and Signy. A bit of stagnant water. Let's not, spend time to drink this. But otherwise, nothing so dangerous so far. We'll have it explore in parallel to us.
Okay. So let's go ahead and go to the other group. I think the wall should probably be busted down at this point. I will note, Val, for you that you do get through the stone, and the stone underneath the stone is that metallic, is that metal that was on the exterior, but it is rusted away with time and water. So once you get through the stone, you're easily able to hack through the metal pretty quickly. And I'll just drag you into this room because it's not a door. Okay. come on, let me do the thing. What's the?
Oh, you can't just edit the collision of the entire map.
How about I just do this? I'll just delete the wall right here.
Damn.
Now.
Oh.
And you find a small room with a pedestal on top of
Wait,
it.
don't submit it! Don't go in there! Come back!
What appears to be a pale white key, resembling a small rod with various etchings and notches. A stylized eye engraving is pretty prominent on this key.
This must be a fake, because we just mentioned that it can't be an actual key that we're looking for.
We did say that, but it looks like there's an actual key right in front of us, Rick.
It's too tempting. Come on, we gotta Indiana Jones this. We gotta switch that with something else.
Okay. I'm with you. I'm on the same page. Maybe I can. Can I try to prestidigitation and grab the key? Like basically bring the key to me?
That would be
Via some cast of prestidigitation?
I don't think prestidigitation would do it. I think if you had Mage Hand, it would do it. But prestidigitation, doesn't that give you bursts of wind? What is that? What is it? Yeah. How are you using prestidigitation to do that? Yeah, because there's a couple different things that allows.
Harmless sensory effect, snuff a candle,
Puff
clean or
of
soil
wind.
an object. That's funny.
Yeah. So what's your intent?
Okay,
The only thing that looks like you
not-
can move it is a small puff of wind.
Yeah, it's not a lot. So yeah, you're probably right. I could do that.
Yeah.
Val,
Be
flavor
more
me.
mage hand. I can give you some sparks. We flavor you.
Yeah, flavor me. You see, look, it says you can. Where is it?
Give you some nice
Chill,
little
warm, or
seasonings.
flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living. Non-living. Kill me and flavor me.
Yeah, I'll flavor up and I'll cast prestidigitation on the key
Okay.
and make it nice and spicy.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, that key's making my mouth water.
A lot of caps. Well, a lot of sugar on there.
Okay. I want to examine the floor in front of me and see if there's any like panels or
Yeah.
things that would prevent me from walking
I'll
forward.
give him advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Give him a
Investigation.
help action.
Blind.
Blind investigation roll. And I will add that 1d10 as well, so I'll roll that. /R1d10.
If you already
There
added
you
it,
go.
it's just one-time inspiration.
Oh wait, did I? Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
already used it for the last one.
he gave you help this time, not that D10 inspiration again.
Oh,
You roll
okay.
with advantage.
Yeah, that's okay though. I see it. Yeah. Did you roll with advantage?
I did not. Let me do
Okay,
that.
Yeah, do roll one more time.
I'll roll again. You pick the high one,
Yep,
Mr.
yep,
GM.
I got it.
Yep. Boom.
Okay. You examine the floor of this area. There's that small trickle of water coming into this side. You examine all the floors, looking for any sort of raised platforms or anything of that nature. Appears to be cracked, jagged ground, but nothing that appears to be some sort of pressure plate.
Okay.
No, you're fine. As you approach the pedestal, it appears to be of that same metallic design. It just is old and faded, but not as rusted as what was within the stone. And that small rod of a key is sitting on top.
Can I estimate how heavy the key is?
Yeah, I'd say it's about a pound.
Okay. All right. Val, do you have anything that weighs a pound?
I mean, you could put my sword there and I could summon it back.
That's like 20 pounds.
Yeah, it's a lot more than 1 pound. I guess I could give you. I'll kind of search around my inventory. Maybe.
Here, wait. I have an idea. I don't want
Okay.
to do this. I can make 1 pound of gold. I'm carrying like a shit ton of gold on me right now.
Yeah, that's perfect.
But I really don't want to do that. Is the thing.
It's just gold way.
I do. I'm looking at the weight. My amulet of the sovereign host does weigh 1 pound. I'm not comfortable trading that one. Oh, you know what? You know what weighs a pound? Apparently, it's a potion of healing greater. So I will pull out my potion of healing greater.
Okay.
Petty.
Okay, and you're gonna try to do the old
I
swapperoo.
want to try to Indiana Jones this. Yeah.
Okay, I need a blind sleight of hand check.
Is Val just like hanging out on the other side of the wall?
I think
Big
I'm just
cover.
looking at you through the entrance that I made.
Okay. Sleight of hand, and I'm not great at those.
I will
so-
give you inspiration. Once again,
Okay.
I'm down to 3.
So is that an advantage on my roll or what?
That's the D10.
That's a plus D10.
Okay. Here's the roll, and then /R 1d10.
All right. You attempt to gingerly swipe the key, and then you try to bring up the healing potion up just in time, and the bottom of the potion bottle clips the side, and there's a moment where there's a gap, and then you quickly throw on it. But
Ooh.
nothing seems to depress with weight. So
Ah.
nothing happens. But there was distinctly a moment where there was nothing on the pedestal. But you have the pale white key, which I will add to your inventory.
All right.
And
And should I remove the potion of healing?
it is there.
Okay.
I will let you know, though, the second that you touch the key, you suffer intense vertigo, and your
Oh.
movement speed is limited to 10 feet.
Whoa.
Right, you should
Is it in my inventory?
It is. I just added it to the loot at the bottom.
Oh my god. I'm
So yeah, while
gonna.
you're holding it, you are.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm like just have vertigo. I can't like walk straight, basically.
Yeah, you're just. Yeah, you can only move at 10 feet. per
Okay.
turn.
I will stumble back to Val and I hand him the key.
Eh?
Can I just drag and drop it onto him and that'll transfer it, or do I have to do something?
You could try. Should be able to.
It didn't work. Dang it. Hold on, wait. No, I thought it was like maybe something like I could right click it and maybe give it to someone
don't
I
know
can't.
what.
Yeah, me too.
Here, I can just transfer it for you. Here. Bow. There, now you have it, and I'll delete it off of. Okay, there.
Made you have vertigo.
Now you feeling woozy. You're feeling like the room is spinning while you're holding this key.
Oh, what is this?
I don't know. It's fucked up.
Can I
don't
put
like
it
it.
in the? Can I put the key into the the chalice of sobriety? And does that do anything?
To like hold it in there.
Yeah, to hold it.
Yeah.
Like seeing if like the magic will counteract each other.
Yeah. Once you stop holding it with your hands, you no longer feel that sense of vertigo.
Okay. All right.
We need to get
all
this
right.
to the bag of holding.
Yeah, immediately.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go and collect my potion.
Okay. No issues.
Oh, Phew. Got my potion back.
Okay.
I will leave the room.
Val,
Hey guys, look what we found.
Val walks out with the chalice with a rod in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys find anything cool yet?
Altake's friend is
Mhm.
exploring
What
right
friend?
now.
Oh. Oh, we've met before. They bravely tanked for us. Or they bravely fought for us earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Say hello.
Well, we found a key, and it makes you dizzy.
And it's not good. I'll pull out the key in the glass and just kind of shake it around. You want to test it?
No, I take your word for it.
We gotta get 2 more of these, by the way. We gotta find out the keys.
Oh,
It's a key quest.
Yeah. I'll take. Will telepathically relay that to the sled to find keys in that shape.
Fine.
We had to break down the wall, so it might need to be on the lookout for walls you can break.
Perfect.
All right, 1 key down.
you want to give that to Toad, and Toad can put it in the bag of holding?
I can.
Yep, you feel that unique moment of vertigo, and then you can put it in the bag of holding, and the effect quickly subsides. All right.
All right, Val. Let's go to the opposite side of the chamber again, and let's explore this other path.
Okay. Did you guys find anything, by the way?
Not yet.
Yeah, see, it's gonna take them forever if we don't take initiative here. So let's get going.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's pan back to the slod.
Yeah.
What's the intent here?
Yeah. I'll take as instructed it to look for keys or crevices, and I'll take have it lead and he'll follow behind.
Okay, how far behind?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay, understood. So I'll assume anything that happens, you are 15 feet. Toad, Signy, what's the plan here? What's the marching order through these tunnels? Hold still for a second.
Toad will stay back like another 10, 15 feet from Altaic.
Okay. And I think it would make sense Signy would be near you. Okay. All right.
The temporary blast zone.
Temporary. The Great Value Blast Zone. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Send me
Hey,
the slot.
whoa. Great value. We're Aldi brand, okay?
All right. More rocky areas. Are you having the slot look for keys in specific areas? Go ahead and give me an investigation. And you said looking for keys?
Looking for keys or crevices like the one that Rick and Valerian described.
Okay. All right. Yeah, give me that investigation roll.
Okay.
The slot.
Okay.
Which is the +3,
Gotcha.
I believe.
Yeah. My GM.
Okay. All right. The slot is on the lookout for shiny keys in specific spots. More rocking areas. Click. Slot.
Okay. It'll dive down
Down.
into
South?
the water. Into the water.
Okay, into the water, straight down. All right. I need the slot to make a dexterity save at disadvantage, as the spike that protrudes from the bottom of the floor pierces the slot.
Ooh, okay, gotcha.
The slot takes 2d8. Takes 7 piercing damage into his lower torso as these spikes impale him.
Oof.
He has enough strength that he can pull himself off the spikes, but they are now triggered, and they are continuing to extend up to about 4 feet. And they continue to...
That looked painful. It has regeneration for 5 hit points at the start of each of its turns.
Yeah.
So Altek will wince and call out. It's like, oh, we found our first trap. Some actively piercing spikes from underneath the stone. Mind your step. Okay, let's see. Do the spikes extend like 5 feet into the air?
Yeah,
or...
they'll. If you're standing over them, you're gonna make a save. They go up about 4 to 5 feet high. So they're coming up to about your chest height.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, if they seem to be coming up in a, I think Altek wants to take note of their rhythm, and just go. Have the sled, he'll prompt the sled to go first, according to the rhythm, and then he'll follow.
Okay. You can go ahead and heal the slide since you're taking a moment here. That regeneration's gonna come in handy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what's the intent here? You're gonna try to have the slot time and
Yeah,
dodge
so
through.
Altaic wants to read the rhythm, and tell him when it is relatively safe to pass through.
Okay. All right. Let's make this a acrobatics check. This would be a dexterity based thing, so I would like a dex check from the slot to see if they manage to dodge the timing. Okay. Well, that's visible. Gotcha. Okay.
Are the saves also supposed to be?
No, it's fine. I said woof because it's a 2.
Yeah.
All right. So the slot will dodge through and then get the timing all wrong. And there will be another 2d8 against the slot.
Okay. Gotcha.
That is 12 damage.
Okay.
But they are on the other side of the spikes.
All right. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. In the meantime, I could set up a floating disc if we want to just avoid the timing altogether. Let's see. And ferry us through. 3 feet in diameter and floats 3 feet above the ground. Okay, so not quite enough. Going through some of my... Do I have a climbing setup? I have levitate, but it seems like an awful lot of resources to get past pit trap. You know what? He'll use his drifting cloak to levitate.
Okay. Yeah. You're. Okay. Cast levitate on yourself for 2 charges.
Yes.
Okay. All right. How long does levitate last?
It lasts for
10
minutes.
minutes. Okay. Understood. And it's.
I'll see if there's a switch over here to disarm the trap.
Okay. Yeah, you can levitate yourself up high enough to kind of use the walls and ceilings to float yourself over. So you can move yourself at the slot and or past, however you want to do that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Seems like another antechamber.
Yeah, there's this strange. It almost looks like a crypt coffin in the middle of this room. So we'll circle back to what that looks like when we as we move on to group 2 over here. Damn it. Okay. Let's go back to Val and Rick. What's the plan? More Leroy Jenkins?
2 paths before us. Which way?
We could go north. I think it's just we follow the wall. Why not? And when the wall changes, we do the other wall or something. Yeah, that sounds
Are
right.
you still on the lookout for like runes and stuff?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, give me another investigation check. Okay. 4 rocks. You're not seeing any glowing runes at this point.
If it's, can I know if it's good or bad to use an inspiration?
It's not a great roll.
How about I will use an inspiration as like advantage, if that's okay.
Okay, that's fine.
So, because I can't see either roll, so you could just choose.
Yep, I got it.
I'll use an inspiration.
Okay. You're not seeing any runes where you are. You're not seeing. You're kind of looking up in the ceilings. You're looking down and around you. It's just more rocks. More rocks, more water. may continue on if you wish.
I wish to continue on.
Yeah, could you go? You're the light, Rick. It's like I'm.
Okay. Real quick,
I
stop.
am the light.
I will save you for this because you rolled really well. Val, you managed to pull Rick back the last second before a door slammed shut on. Why did my tile go dead? Well, they're not active. They're not active. That's why they weren't doing the shit. As a door slams down from the ceiling, you saw the door coming from above, and you managed to pull Rick out of the way.
Huh.
That was gonna crush you.
Well, let's go the other way.
Okay. Just wait. Just let me go for. Let me just go side by side with me. Okay. Okay, one step at a time here, Rick. Okay.
Let's link arms and walk side by side.
Okay.
You're looking around and you spot another. Before you go, right here, you spot another door that seems to be barely held in place above this corridor. This looks like the door shut from up top, and it looks like it's very, very unstable. So if you step near these two tiles right here, that door's going to come.
Do I see like any trigger necessarily?
Yeah. So the way the rock is degrading at this spot, it's the trigger is more so the degradation of the rocks. The rocks are so unstable that you will knock the door out from the ceiling by getting close. You can try to try to get around those two spots because those seem like they're the most unstable, and the splinters that run all the way up the rocks up to the ceiling where that door is being held in a precarious situation.
Okay, so yeah, and I'll kind of relay this to Rick. We're gonna have to be very careful enough to get over this. We just can't disturb a lot of it, so it's gonna be like a leap almost.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
Are you?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
Okay. No, I just want to make sure. Okay. All right. Let's do it. You go first, I think, and I'll help you, just so we can get the light on the other side, and then I'll come now.
How are you helping him dive over these rocky terrain? Are you throwing Rick? Are you pushing him real hard?
No, I don't. No, I wouldn't do that. I will, however, give him. I'm down to 2. I'll give him inspiration.
Okay.
So Rick, you got this.
You hear a tiny little voice echo him. I got this.
Okay.
Okay. If you're attempting to dive through, give me a dex save.
Dex
Actually, no.
save.
Let's do. Excuse me. Let's do an acrobatics check or athletic. Acrobatics.
Just acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Okay. Is this private?
No. You know what you're doing. You know what could fail.
I'd made it private.
That's fine. It is currently a success. You can save that inspiration.
Okay.
You managed to clear the tiles here, and you managed to land on the other side of the. Oh, excuse me. That was not intentional. Come on.
Which way? Where? Is this where I landed, or did I land?
No. You needed to land further, but that's on me. Hold on. What the hell? There we go.
Aha!
You land on the other side, and the door does not slam down. You managed to not affect. You managed to not affect the rocks to loosen the door. So, Val, are you doing the same thing?
I am doing the same thing.
Okay. Let's get an acrobatics check. Okay. As a success, you managed to dive through. Making it through the tile. Gonna trigger every time. And the door remains aloft in the rocks above you. Okay.
Yeah. Good job.
All right.
All right, let's. You want to link arms again, Rick, and we go again?
I would love to.
Oh, perfect. All right, gonna link arms and keep stepping up.
And with that image and
Can I look
everything,
behind in this little area?
yeah, it looks like this is like the walls have the water slowly chipping away at this area. It looked like this wasn't a natural formation. The water seems to be eroding some of the rocks on the side, so it's less grid based in this, less blocky. So it just looks like natural erosion of rock and metal over time.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's just keep going forward, Rick.
With the image of
Be very careful.
Rick and Val over here walking hand in hand, let's shift back over to our other group. What's the move? Okay.
I think Toad just hangs back and is waiting for the spikes to get turned off.
Okay.
But I think we'll also look at the walls to see if any of them look breakable the way that Valerian and Rick described.
You could, yeah. I think if you wanted to try to smash, if you wanted to try to smash some walls here, it would take some time, but you could.
I think Toad's just looking to see if anything is breakable in the way that it was described, and if yes, they will make a note of that. But they're not going to try to. Toad has a staff. They're not going to try to.
That's fair.
Bash through rock with a staff, but they are looking for that.
Okay. Give me a what would this be? Give me investigation. We'll use that for this.
Yeah. I'll take will be on the other side, also looking for a switch of some sort to disarm the trap.
Perception or investigation. Toad, for you, it looks like you could probably chip off a good amount of rock, knowing that there's probably some metal behind this. But you're probably not going to get super duper far. But you could chip down some of it. It does give way in some places. So that was not blind. Can you give me a blind one, Altaik?
Okay. In the future, are all investigations going to be blind, Gia? Out of curiosity?
I don't.
Because I think perception is.
Perception
blind
is.
people,
I think
but I don't know why
investigation.
Investigation is.
I think the intent was sometimes investigation is how well you can understand something. But yeah, I mean, we can probably make those blind. Am I cutting out again?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sitting far.
It's kind of pervasive from it happens after a couple seconds of you talking.
Oh, okay.
Pretty consistently.
I was sitting further away from the mic. Let me know. I moved the mic closer to my face, so let me know if it continues to happen. Okay. I'll take
the blind.
Yeah, I see.
General.
I got it. Okay. You are looking around the room for some sort of lever or trigger to deactivate this spike trap. It looks like this was a defense mechanism that is as old as the ship itself. The spikes are pretty rusty. You do not see any sort of switch. However, if you time it right, you could probably break some of the spikes off. It looks like the metal is corroded, especially given that it's been sitting in water. So yeah, no off switch, but you might be able to break the trap itself.
Okay. Yeah. Altaik will call out. Well, I couldn't find a switch. There's what looks like a little sarcophagus in here. But for the spikes, we might be able to just jam the machine or break off some of the spikes if we take some well-timed swings. At them.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Could I have the SLAD also help?
Sure.
With breaking these?
Yeah. Okay. It'll just be a let's just do an attack roll for the timing. So both the Slod and Toad, both of y'all can make attempts on these spikes. And as long as you don't roll terribly low. Okay. All right. Yep. I would say both of y'all roll well enough to damage the majority of these spikes, and you manage to disable the. There might be one spike. Well, I mean, if you take the time, you can break all these spikes. So I will give you that, and I will disable this trap.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Slad. I don't know what your name is, but I appreciate your help.
Yeah, there's a moment of. I think while it like heals some of the punctures, some of the red or whatever color Slad blood might be. I'm thinking in this case it might be blue, given their color.
Give me a if you want to know.
And step back.
You understand the nature of these creatures if you ever wanted to make a roll to try to recall some memories on them.
Gotcha. I think it'll grunt with like heavily lidded eyes and step back. What do you think? What do you make of this over here, Toad? Haven't had a chance to see if it belonged to anyone particularly notable. But you know, given the placement and the kind of protections that they have, surely wouldn't belong to the Sorcerer King, or maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, are there like markings on the wall or like on the sarcophagus or anything like that?
Give me an investigation. Why? Are you both looking into this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'll definitely help.
And Toad, you may make that blind roll at advantage. You're examining we'll call it a sarcophagus. In this scenario, it is made of that metallic material that seems incredibly strong. You're sensing you're seeing a few small etched runes, but the nature of these runes escape you as to what their design or school of power is. They appear to be. They appear to still be, even after all these years. They appear to be dimly active.
Toad will point those out to Altaic. What are those runes? Be careful. For exploding fireballs.
If they're anything like the runes that we saw outside, then absolutely. We could have our assistant here examine this while we take ourselves to a safe distance.
Oh, the slot. I thought you meant Signy. I was like, you just gonna put Signy in on this? Okay.
Is he just like I gotta know, is that like a living creature that you're like summoning, or is it kind of like Cooper, who's just like a spirit?
What's the least objectionable version? But no,
What makes me a good person to say?
I'm not warping, this creature from their family. This is a construct of just an organic nature.
Okay, so it doesn't have like children.
No, we haven't I'm not abducting hapless,
I don't know how your magic works. I don't know
you
what
think
the
I
rules
would
are.
have? You think I have kidnapping powers at a whim? All my graviturgy isn't, based on summoning someone, just purely for my benefit. People I know.
It's just he got hurt, and so I just want to make sure he's okay. Well, I'll have healing on standby for him. We have so many potions.
Oh, it's like Well, that'd be good, because if he does get significantly hurt, the regeneration won't help him too much. But on that note, can I mark the aberrant spirit as full health before
Yes.
I have him
Yeah.
shift? All right, perfect.
Really,
Toad retreats to a safe distance.
Mhm.
yeah. The slot you can, unless it's a specific moment of heavy damage. Yeah, we'll mark. You can just consistently replenish the HP on the slot.
Perfect. Yeah. If you would, please, open the. If you would open the crypt.
Okay. I'm assuming you pulled Signy back too.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, do we all have control over Signy?
No, but
okay.
I was doing it for Val since Val's over there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do you want the Slod to attempt to open the sarcophagus?
Mhm.
Okay. I would like a strength check, please.
All right.
Big boy. Small boy, tiny boy.
Oh,
Okay.
You get the
Not
nerdy
have any
slot.
proficiencies.
The Slod will attempt to find any sort of lip or grip on the sarcophagus.
Mhm.
And it doesn't appear that there is any seam that raises this sarcophagus like a cover or a lid. So the slot is confused on what you're asking because it looks like it's a solid square metal. It doesn't look like the lid even comes off.
Oh, it's solid. Gotcha. Seamless metal. Okay. And like he's like applied pressure to it, like it doesn't slide to one side
Yeah.
or another. Okay, gotcha. Well, Toadie's stumped. There doesn't seem much for him to catch on to. Does what you see have any instructions or warnings as to definitely what not to do?
I couldn't really read it. There was some runes that I didn't really
Okay.
recognize. But it seems at least that touching it doesn't,
Well, this might be a little bit unfortunate. Altek is going to have the slot take a position by the door. He's going to cast. It's like, do you think if I cast knock, it'll unlock whatever mechanism this is, whatever spell, latching rune?
like there's a. I mean, I don't see how it could hurt. And Toad looks at Signy and like, get back up just a little more, Signy.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I'll just stand here in the door and make sure it stays safe.
No. Please take your positions, and he'll see. Look, goes like maybe it'll unlock itself. But yeah, he'll cast knock.
Okay. Let me look here. Choose an object. Box, chest, ascend miracles. Okay. Alright. You cast the knock spell on this, which you understand to be a sarcophagus.
Mhm.
And you feel the force of what you would probably equate to like you're attempting to open and extrapolate something out of like a black hole. So I need an Arcana check.
Okay.
As you attempt to pull whatever it is out of this sarcophagus. It doesn't seem like there's an opening, but the knock triggers the attempt to pull something out of it. And so
Gotcha.
you're using your arcane energy to force the magic of the opening into this spell. And you feel it partially work. And as it opens, a small. It's basically like a small amount of dirt is transported outside of the coffin and splashes into the water here. It seems like whatever was inside the coffin, your knock pulled some of that out, and it transported it. Once it got pulled out, the sarcophagus teleported it out into this square over here.
Oh, dirt. I'll look at dirt.
Not what I was expecting.
Okay.
And it's like, maybe it's like, do you think that it's, this is just it shifting? But if I, work it a couple more times, that a whole cadaver might transpose itself.
Toad, what are you doing with the dirt? What's your intent?
Yeah, can I? Toad doesn't have a mouth canonically. So-
No.
Toad- that's true. Toad does have a throat hole. No, Toad will carefully examine the dirt. I think one, search and see if there's anything in it, and two, trying to get a vibe check on the dirt. What kind of dirt is it? Soil? Is it crumbled rock?
Yeah, let's do a nature check on this. Let's do it blind, please. Okay. The dirt appears to be rocks compressed over millennia, similar to the exterior of the walls, but additionally, there's a small amount of material that I'm almost wanting to call it magic or magic, maybe some small ruby dust or some small, we'll call it small emerald dust, very finely ground emerald dust. And you would recognize this potentially being used in magical circles or rituals. Very finely ground. And its coloration is a greenish hue.
It's so weird. Some kind of magic. It's definitely inside the.
Is that a reagent?
sarcophagus.
Is that a reagent for a spell? By any chance, one that I might recognize? Or you?
Yeah.
Or Signe?
Both of you would understand that, right? Emerald dust could be used as a reagent in a magic circle, something that would be in a component pouch. So your passive understanding of magic would tell you both that would have that capability.
Oh. Fascinating. So, I imagine it would be consumed if it were used in the spell. So maybe whoever is inside is a magician of some sort.
Are the runes on the outside of the sarcophagus still glowing and active?
They have lost some of their glow. There's only the faintest trickle of glow from the sarcophagus.
Oh, whatever you did, it made the runes less powerful, or potentially.
Okay. Alright, well, we could give it a go again. And just kind of stretch his fingers out. It's alright, another knock. And this thing is loud, apparently, 300 feet away. So it's just
So and that's a
People
good point.
blast
As the echoing of the second cast echoes down the corridors, let's go back to Val and Rick as you hear this echo of this knocking sound down the corridor.
Gosh, what are they doing down there?
Oh my!
you
Probably
hear-
breaking through a wall or something.
You're hearing
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You're hearing echoes. You're hearing echoes from the west, the southwest, but you're also hearing the echoes from the north as well.
Oh my, there's someone else who's also knocking.
Oh,
That's the most likely
Oh.
explanation.
you want to just answer the wall?
Say what?
They're knocking, right? So we could just answer.
Oh, it's a funny joke.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's go up there. Come on,
Yeah.
arm in arm.
Arm in arm, hand in hand. There we go.
Your arm's a little stretched. Okay.
Okay. As you're approaching, you see two diverging paths. There's a corridor that leads to the northeast and a corridor that leads to the northwest.
Do I see like this up here?
Yeah.
I can see this.
Yeah, you can see a strange amount of something potentially biological up there.
Let's go there.
I hear Arthur's voice.
Uh-oh.
I think he's. It's about that. We're at his bedtime. So let me pause real quick. I imagine they're gonna come in any second. Come on in. Pause. Does anyone need to take a break?
Not this exact
Okay.
one.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna just step around this as much as I can because I don't have light, by the way.
Yep. So you would be blind in this scenario?
Yep. So I'm just walking kind of blindly, following the wall, but I'm staying
You
very
have
close to
any
the
torches, baby?
wall. Do I have a torch? I, funnily enough, don't have a torch.
I think
Yeah.
actually the bioluminescent nature of the coral in here is getting you dim light. So that's why you can
Okay.
still see.
All right. Well, I am just kind of following the wall as much as I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon my. I'm gonna summon to my hands, so I have a weapon. A
Uh-huh.
brimstone flail.
Okay.
That's not a real attack.
That's fine.
That is what the brimstone flail is. And then I am going to look at this door to see if there's anything.
It's like an arch. You can walk right through it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You see what you see.
This freaks me out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm just gonna.
And there's something to the east as well that catches your eye.
I see that. Is this just a?
That's another overhang. Yeah.
So could I necessarily jump against it or jump over it?
If you want to
I
jump,
should say?
yeah, give me an athletics check or acrobatics. Either or.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Either or. Okay. Yeah, you can clear those tiles and you land right there. Okay. There's a chest there.
That does not look safe.
Okay. Let's pan back over to Rick and Altaic and Toad. Well, more so Altaic and Toad. You sense something happen with the sarcophagus. But there's nothing coming from inside the sarcophagus.
No extra dust. Do the runes change significantly?
The runes are a constant glow now.
Oh, well.
It
They seem
seems
to be
like whatever
activated.
whatever the runes were doing, they're now active.
What did you do, Altaic?
Well, I knocked it. I cast knock once again, but I didn't get this sort of reaction before. But maybe I'm just getting better at it. You think I'm getting the knack for it?
Of course. Yes.
Thank you. Let's see. I could go for, we could see if this is really a pattern. Try one more time.
Of course. I think that's a good idea.
Okay. All right. We'll recast it.
Okay. You cast knock. You sense two entities inside of this sarcophagus. You sense a smaller object and a larger object, and you sense movement from the larger object. There's something living inside the sarcophagus. There's something. Yeah.
And someone in there. I didn't get this before.
Okay. Choose which one you want to attempt to pull out of the sarcophagus.
I'm trying to figure out thematically what would avoid just metagaming.
You want to roll for chance?
I think the person would inherently be more interesting in this context. It's like,
I'll give you
well,
that.
yeah, I think I'll take this. It's something like there's something and someone in there. I didn't get this before. Let's see if we can get. Maybe they'll be able to explain what's going on.
Okay.
And this isn't abduction. I'm not. This is. I'm not.
Like an enemy out of there. I'll raise my staff and get ready to whack whatever comes out if they make a hostile move.
All right, let's see. Here we go.
Arcana check, please.
Okay. Once again, is this public or
let's
is
do
this
blind. Let's do blind.
Okay, find you. No.
Okay. All right. You sense the living entity, and you pull them out, and you're trying to break the bindings of the sarcophagus, keeping them in place, but you're not able to pull them out the way you want. The sarcophagus shunts them out. So you see Rick appear over, get forcefully shunted out of the sarcophagus into this section, but it's a unpleasant teleport. And Rick, I believe you take some force damage from this shunt. You take 5d10 damage. You take 39 force damage as you get shunted out of this
Holy moly.
sarcophagus. So a squeezed, squished Rick appears. And held action to bonk.
I said if they take a hostile action.
Okay, all right, cool. Good save there.
So I think Toad will say, raise their staff to go bonk, and then go, oh, Rick!
It hurts.
Okay.
Wait, where's Val? Where's our captain?
Oh, he's in the other room. He's in the other room. With the treasure! The treasure!
Treasure? Are you okay? How did
Oh
you...
my god. Oh. The treasure's a trap. It was always a trap.
Okay. Do you
Wait.
want
His sword is still in there. We gotta get his sword out.
Signy to heal you?
No, hell no.
Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, the sword's still in there. Let's stay here for a moment. What's the plan?
Okay, so what we know about the sarcophagus is that it's just a big, solid piece of metal. With runes on it, right?
Uh-huh. And the runes have now dimmed to about half intensity.
Maybe we should explore. I don't know. We have a key. Is there like a keyhole on it, or maybe there's something like above us in this next area that will help us open it, or should Val's sword is in there, Rick?
Yeah.
Can't you
Well,
just get it back?
I don't know.
Captain, we found Captain. He's going to use the. Oh no, he changed
Yeah.
the color.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well, he could have gone that far.
Famous last words, Val. What you doing?
Mhm.
Rick is stuck in the sarcophagus. So Rick is gone.
Yeah, he doesn't know where I am.
Yeah, Rick's gone.
I think I was looking up here to find where Rick. I knew that the pool came from this way, but I think Valerian's kind of idea was like what is powering that and how to stop that enchantment.
Okay.
Seeing a chest here, and of course he doesn't have the key that they got in the first place. I'm just gonna hop back if I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I think I'm gonna hop over here on the left side.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can actually see. Actually, nothing happens. I know that's ominous. So you see into the room that you're. Yeah, you can see in here. It looks like this is some large antechamber. So yeah, you can do whatever you want there. Looks like it leads into a larger room.
Sorry, I was muted. From what I see in this room, do I see any place that Rick could be? In fact, I'm gonna try to summon my sword again as well.
Okay. Give me another charisma check. Right now, from where you're standing, you see what you see, which just looks to be the beginnings of a room. But there's no light in here, or it's dim light. You feel that same pull to the southwest, but you cannot pull your sword.
Okay. All right. Well, then I think, I don't want to kind of go in too far, so I'm gonna just hop back.
Okay.
Follow the edge of this wall as much as I can.
Okay.
And then try to rejoin everybody.
Okay. Do you go? Yeah. Which way do you go? Do you keep going back down south?
Oh, yeah. I think I have to.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going this way. I'm gonna get to, I think, around this point-ish.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just notice where this thing is again.
Yep.
And I'm gonna dive.
Yeah. Give me an acrobatics check. Or yeah, it has to be acrobatics for this one. Okay. Yep. You managed to clear through.
Nice. Sorry. Hello?
I think it put you in the wall. Oh, is that a wall? That's weird. Can you see past that? Yeah, you can. I see what I did here. There's a wall. I need to beat that. There, go. Go forth and prosper.
Yes.
Alright, y'all hear Val splashing. You hear something
Guys,
splash.
I lost Rick.
Val?
Yeah.
Val, we have Rick.
What? It's. What?
I was lost but found.
Click, click, click. Val.
I am running into this crevice into the
You
corner
run
over
straight
here.
forward. Okay, I'm gonna say that the click occurred here, so you were running straight forward.
I think just carrying them into them. If I can, I'm gonna run into that little.
Yeah, we're going
Hey,
classic.
Oh my god!
You were running.
Rocks fall, you die.
You were running straight forward. I need a dex save at disadvantage.
Buddies.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. What was that damage? Yeah. Yep. Okay. You take 14 bludgeoning damage as you are pulverized by this rolling boulder. All of you hear this latch unclick, and then just and appropriately some sort of cry from Val. All right. Well, the boulder's gone now. The boulder's well, the boulder has smushed in right here, so this way is now unpassable.
Okay. God, no one told me that rocks were gonna fall on top of me. I'm just gonna keep looking around now. I just got ow, my head.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Focus up. Lock in. Oh.
Everybody's here.
How did you go from there to? Okay.
Must be a teleportation trap. Anyway, your sword's in there.
Oh, I'll summon it.
Charisma save? Or charisma check?
Oh no.
Charisma check? Yeah.
You know, that's simple.
Alright. You keep trying to pull, and you all see his sword make it about halfway to 3/4 outside the sarcophagus. Like, it seems like magically phase through, and then it shoop back into the sarcophagus.
Let me just go grab that. Let me grab it.
Don't go. Be careful.
Okay.
If you can't breathe, you get trapped in there.
Oh, really? Oh. Ugh.
Yeah, it's bad, and it spits you out super fast.
I still have the breathing helmet on. I probably should take this off.
Well, I'll just retrieve it for you. If you are having problems with it now, we don't want you getting stuck. Then I'll have to get you out anyway.
It's true.
All right, let's see. Okay, 3rd level now. 4th time's the charm.
At 3rd level, you're casting now?
Wait.
This would be 3rd time casting knock.
Oh, sorry, 3rd time.
Yeah.
3rd time's the charm.
If I see you like trying to cast like a spell, I'll just say we can just wait. You know, I can hone myself. I feel like with a little time and maybe a little bit confidence, maybe I could pull this. Pull it out. So I don't want you to have to spend yourself if you don't have to. And I'm gonna try to keep summoning my sword.
Okay, some of you notice that the runes are starting to dim on the box. Give me your charisma saves. Are you healing yourself at all, Rick, in that spot?
Maybe later.
That's a
I feel
fail.
quite
Famous
secure,
last words.
surrounded by all my best friends, Signy, Toad, and Slod.
Give me another check. It's a fail.
Ugh.
This is embarrassing.
It's a fail one more time.
No. Valerian is focused.
Okay.
Why didn't we get out of the way?
You... Perfect last
So you
words.
get out.
As the sword gets shunted out, not by Valerian pulling, but by the teleportation trap expiring. What happens when someone's standing in a square when something gets force shunted into them?
Uh-oh.
Probably get smacked.
Rick, I'm gonna give you a dex save option here.
Yeah, can I catch the sword?
Not with your body? Yeah,
I'm
let's find
summoning it
out.
at the same time. So if it's like
You are
as a section.
okay. I like that idea. Okay, you're attempting to summon it, so I will give Rick advantage on his dex save.
Yeah, it's like a reaction check for Val,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. I was blind. It was only you can see it.
And it is a 12. I think you're gonna take some damage.
Oh boy.
Does the sword need to be in your hand to be activated?
It needs to be in my hand to activate it.
Okay, so it's just a standard greatsword right now. Okay. What's that?
Let me double check.
1d12. What's the non-magical, non-activated damage? I'm gonna roll that.
Just 2d6.
2d6. Okay. All right. Rick, you suffer 9 slashing damage as the sword appears, and you try to grab it, and so does Val with his spirit, and it doesn't work as intended, and it impales itself on a non-vital portion of your body.
Oh, my butt.
Oh, God. Why do I?
I don't know how that happened. Oh, God.
Okay.
It's like wash my sword off in the water a little bit, and then I'll activate it again.
After you pull it out of the water?
After I pull it out of the water, yes.
Please, yes.
I'm gonna be generous in this moment. Okay. All right. I think this is a good stopping point for tonight. I'm losing. As entertaining as it is, I'm
losing it.
I'm loopy right now. So.
Okay.
We'll see where this continues on. This is fun.
Dumb and Dumber episode over here.
I should have played different music for this. Some silliness. Very that. All right. I'm gonna end the recording.